prompts. And what I did, I started learning more and more how to become a prompt operator.
You're trying to sell this. You're trying to sell it now, bro.
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, and you know wild. Jaded Gemini to the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So nah.
Man, we got some disappointing news for y'all.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. I don't think people are going to get it until somebody makes an Aaliyah AI and starts selling brand new Aaliyah records.
Say that again.
I don't think people are going to understand until somebody makes an Aaliyah AI and starts making brand new Aaliyah records.
Using AI and like what program the AI with Aaliyah and all that stuff.
And then he keep having these same. Can you show the screen share real quick? These same aunts and uncles on the damn screen share
on the panel,
glazing, straight glazing, just Timbo juice all on your neck, forehead, and eyebrows. Just trying to. Yeah, I see why you're using AI to jack them, Tim. Yeah, they just don't see it. They don't understand it until it's done. At least it's black people doing it.
Bruh.
The most terrible people that have ever made a coalition. But I digress, bro.
These specific people on this panel, though, are his previous supporters that are on some, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're ruining it for everybody. One of the people calling him out is actually in the music industry, and it's like, bruh, we already made it. Why are you making it so people that are trying to come into the business, into the industry, can't make it? Like, it's kind of on some gatekeeping stuff. Like, okay, I can guarantee there will never be another Timberland because I can make this AI and make this AI artist, and then boom, I can make money even in death, and then estate, whatever. And for those of y'all that don't know what's going on, basically Timberland would do a live stream show on Twitch, sometimes TikTok, and sometimes Instagram. And basically he would have underground artists come on the show and perform and send him music. A lot of people do that. No Jumper does it. A lot of people do it where it's like, oh, well, pay a little bit and then you can get your spot, or you just got to wait in a line.
Right. But I think a big key difference with that one, though, is when it's actually a prevalent producer, for some reason, subconsciously, I feel like people get more out of it. Because either
they're like, I could work with him if he really likes it.
Or the advice that I'm getting off of this is going to be
beneficial. Right. I'm getting
meaningful.
Free game.
Sure. Right. You don't think that somebody's just going to take your whole sauce and then go try to upload it into some type of secret supercomputer and go try to make $1 off of you.
Well, that's what he did. Allegedly on the streets, they're saying that he took all of the submissions that people sent him on his live streams during quarantine and all that stuff, and he programmed an AI with the help of another company. And
at
now
least it's black people doing it,
bruh. Now he's making all these artists, and people are holding him accountable for that. Where it's like, bruh, you really don't want to encourage AI taking over artistic endeavors and sectors, really.
Man. Well, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. When it's the Aaliyah AI, Berg gonna think
he's gonna have a problem. He's actually gonna start thinking.
Yeah, he's gonna be thinking a whole bunch like that GIF. He's like,
Shout out to TYT Sports for the video because they composed all the info.
We make a living doing music. We are privileged. Yeah. There are millions of people, there are thousands in the chat right now, indie artists that are just starting to try to figure things out. Now, what I'm trying to say is this.
Thank you.
I am not threatened by AI.
He is not listening.
Oh, he didn't. Here, I'm going to slow it down because I think they already sped up.
Already built ourselves in this industry doing this. But what about them?
Thank you.
Affect me.
Thank you.
In this chat room right now, what about being a voice for them? That's all I'm saying. So you know what? Instead of saying, hey, go practice that guitar, go learn how to prompt. I don't want to be that person. And I don't want to be here saying, I already made my millions of dollars. So everybody else can figure it out. Go prompt. Go be an excellent prompter. Music still needs to live on. And it's people like you and me that need to say, we've got to figure out a fair
You see that face at the bottom, y'all?
all
That's the face of somebody not listening.
Right. He ain't listening for real.
To what you're talking about.
He did not get... He's like, not she really like going off right now. He don't give a damn.
it's really a shame too, because for somebody who had such an experimental sound that it took really not only the human nature but also the human element to kind of produce it. You should know better, bro.
Yeah, like he's come out publicly saying that he would go outside and record like people throwing out the trash or raindrops or crickets or whatever, and then he would mix it like
something that an AI wouldn't really be able to think outside of the box and do unless somebody taught it to do so.
Right.
Which is like a double-edged blade as to not only why somebody shouldn't see this as like a meaningful transition into the future, but also why somebody wouldn't see this as disrespectful to the human craft that is music. But, hey, man.
This is the AI artist named Tata. Tata, who is, I guess, made to look Asian with pink hair.
Tata. Like, you got nice tatas.
His AI music company is called Stage Zero.
Company with his first AI artist named Tata.
We agree with your mom. We agree with your mama, Jane.
Let's not lose focus.
I know what you're saying. Let's not get too high on our horses. That's what you're basically saying.
Let's not get too high on our horses. It's crazy, bro. He ain't listening to her. So look what he posted after he had this conversation with her.
In response, brace yourself. This is what he released on Instagram. Take a look.
AI is ruining music. Whatever. Go ahead and cry me a river, since Timbo Stamp is on that too.
Y'all crying about AI taking your spot, but your songs barely mix. Why would we train it on that?
I mean, now that I know about LaserDim 700, you know who that is? The Lil Twan. You know about the dude that got on the Not My Problem. That dude, his music don't be mixed, and when it gets mixed, people do not like it. So, again, human lives matter in the situation, in the equation, right?
Human lives matter.
They do, because if you think about it, AIs could only appreciate and learn from what?
Humans.
Right. So if there's no AI to feed, or excuse me, if there's no human to feed to the AI,
right.
What music do you got? So if you cut off the human supply, music will not continue to progress. It won't. It'll eventually just be dumbed down reincarnations. I mean, and technically that's what is happening, I guess you could say. But when you add the human element, i.e. the Lil Twan, like I'm doing something that nobody's done before because I've seen everybody else.
Yeah.
Or I'm doing something that's been done but slightly different. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, I guess.
Go ahead and cry me a river, since Timbo Stamp is on that too.
Y'all crying about AI taking your spot, but your songs barely mix. Why would we train
That was
it
a
on
white
that?
rapper right there. Y'all, hey, can we stop using AI? Can we stop feeding it as much? And then maybe we won't have to worry about it taking
Why is AI
our
using
spot.
AAVE quickly?
Why?
Man, y'all scared of AI, but record every hook and melody.
I shouldn't have sent him that solar polar.
Y'all
I
just
shouldn't
didn't
have.
complain till it started.
Autotune is not AI. Autotune is not AI.
I mean, it kind of is.
No, it's not. Just because you make something on the computer doesn't mean it's AI.
No, there have been
confusing
levels
AI
to
and
the
robot.
AI shit, Naja.
Bruh.
But the music industry, like Melodyne, Autotune, and other fucking compressors and EQs, they do use artificial intelligence to make what you have more polished, right? But there's a difference between, that's like saying, sports cars have traction control, right? Your Honda has traction control, right? Motherfucking, there's a difference between traction control and a self-driving vehicle.
Right.
Timbo, you're trying to make self-driving vehicles. But not only are you trying to make you're trying to make self-driving vehicles that can't even give a human a ride. Tighten up, bro.
What's your
Capitalist
anamorph?
pig.
Get out of here.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
With your anamorph AI people.
Man,
I'm
y'all scared of AI, but
I
record
am
every hook
scared.
and melody.
Autotune is AI, baby. Y'all just didn't complain till it started writing better hooks than you. Timbo ain't the villain, he just not babysitting y'all no more. You want opportunity, but ain't got output.
Why is everybody else at fault? I don't get it. Why is it their
Yeah, it's
fault?
Lizzo. Call me Lizzie. I've been fat and I've been skinny. Why you got hippo old Lizzo, bro?
I
Then you
don't
got
know. That's why I
dear
said, how
Tiffany
come-
Haddish.
How do they all gotta have AAVE?
Then you
and
got
attitude?
Yellow
Like,
Wolf,
damn, bro,
Yellow
really?
Wolf, whatever that was. Like, just stop it, bro. And then
Oh my God.
ask the last AI artist how that works, bro. We think it's corny, bro. We'll use it to help write a hook, but you need the image, you need the gimmick, bro.
That's
Like,
crazy.
you're not the Gorillas, bro.
No, you're
That's
not.
the only acceptable like digital group, bro. And I'm just not seeing it. And now you spilled the beans. People are gonna hate you now.
Yeah, because they're already speculating. I think Timbo is using all those artists that submitted his music over the past 2 years to train his AI model. And he's basically going to say, no, I didn't do it, but I did program it, though. What?
Tim is giving a lot of opportunity to young boys. Even my young boys from Delaware, some of them that I mentor, they came on the show, and that was the number one question I seen. It was like, yo, are you training AI off of our music?
Okay.
So can you address that one first?
Okay. First of all, I can't train. I don't own the company to do the training data. Now, what I do, I am a partner.
When I do.
Okay. I don't train it. I'm not a part of the company to do the training data. Now listen to what he says next and tell me what this sounds like he was doing.
Suno. Some people don't like Suno, and some people do. I use Suno for a tool. So as I was with them building on this tool, there are a lot
As I was with them building on this tool.
of, as you build, I uploaded all my beats. I use it as a producer too, like a sampler, right? So it gives you personas. And what I did, I started learning more and more how to become a prompt operator.
Bitch, you're trying to sell this. You're trying to sell it now, bro. You stop right there,
I'm
Timbo.
learning more how to be a prompt operator.
So you
What
learned
is
how
a
to
prompt
operate the
operator?
prompts, huh? Okay.
A prompt operator. What is a prompt, guys? Wow.
What prompt are you operating off of?
Look at his face. Bro, making me mad.
So I never trained off of, you can't train it. It has to learn you, so you got to learn how to prompt to get the best prompt.
You can't train it. It has to learn you. That's training.
This is that good old Trumpism right there.
Oh,
It's
God.
not training, it's prompting. It's a different word. You see what I did there? It's not the same word. It's not the same. All right,
out of
Timbo.
this tool. So it's not about training it. It's about you learning how to work with it. You know what I'm saying?
So now when I stop streaming, I'm not gonna stop streaming Timberland. I'm not gonna stop streaming Timberland. I'm gonna cease streaming Timberland. It's not
I'm
the
not
same.
going to stop streaming Timbaland. I'm just going to not press play.
On Aaliyah
When
and
it-
Missy Elliott anymore. In the meantime,
Like, bro,
Got
what
you.
are you talking about, bro? Do not send Timbaland any of your music.
nah, and then skip his music.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, he might need to get some good old,
Target treatment.
yeah,
Some
because
little
this is
Tesla.
crazy.
Like now, remind you, I'm giving it original Timbo beats. So it's not like I'm using it to generate how I call that the karaoke side, right? I call that like, mom and whatever. But I give it all my, Guru, I got drives and drives of music. That's number one. So I give it my beats that's like, I can reimagine my beats. But in order,
So you
I
do
gave
have
it
the
my
ability to
beats
do that.
To let it reimagine.
Yeah.
So you're prompting it and you're programming it. And just because, like the lady said in the beginning, you've made your millions and you're okay with giving your sauce to the AI, that's you. That's consensual. That's what you want to do. However, people want to know, are you giving them their stuff? It was a simple yes or no question, bro.
All you gotta do is say no.
No, you could have just said, no, I'm giving it my stuff. Cool.
But you didn't say that.
You did not say that.
You said, I don't even know how to do it, but I know how to do it.
That would also make sense why they all sound like that if you just gave them your stuff. But
We'll see.
we'll see, bro.
We'll see.
in order to reimagine you have to learn how to prompt. And I'm like,
I love you, bro, but this ain't it. Do you not realize what is going on in the world? Your voice is powerful and way too important to do anything like this. I have students who worship you. They are going to say, if Tim can do it, then it's okay for me to do it.
I'm so fucking handsome, take your bitch for ransom. Yeah, you have some plans, but she not finna answer. For the Gemini, she gon' cut you off like cancer. End of the day, I'ma skate, switch your stance. Ain't no debate, need a plate for the stance. Yeah, I'm about my cake, if you ain't, get your bands up. Hundreds in the safe,